Hey there, Clashers, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a small recap for 50 Spartans Week 1 Gauntlet Light Division matchup against summernvrcame. And because of the update dropping, of course, pretty much all of their replays were wiped. I think like 2 or 3 of the replays survived, and they're not really something that I can show in this video. So what we're going to do here is take a look at some stats and look at some hit rates. And then I'm going to tack this on to the beginning of their Week 2 recap. So this part will be pretty short, and then it'll lead straight into the next one with some actual attacks in it. Anyway, they pulled off the victory here with their first match, 57-55. And looking down through here, they had quite a few people getting their 6-pack, a few people down here scouting as well. And that's pretty consistent all the way through. Defensive-wise, they had 6 bases taking 2 defenses and 5 bases that took more than 2 defenses. There are even a couple of them that take 4 and 5 defenses. So, strong offensive game, strong defensive game. Very nice job picking up that first win for the Gauntlet Light Division. And speaking of stats, just got this in from Steven of 50 Spartans. So this shows the hit rates for both sides. 61% on the 9v9 for 50 Spartans. 67 on the 8v8. Of course the 11v10s were flawless. And as well as the 9v10 2-stars. So 4 for 4 on that. And with that, let's take a look at the next war and get into some live attacks here. Alright, so here we are with the Week 2 match. 50 Spartans taking on TheNewSiht, and an incredibly close war here, 57-57. 50 Spartans just barely picking up that victory by less than 1%. Now, with no further delay, let's jump into some of these replays. Alright, we're going to kick things off down here at number 14. We've got Brennan coming in here, and he is bringing the Go Hobo. He's going to start off in the east corner with the funnel, and funneling down in the south as well with some wizards. So there are the wizards down, baby dragon over here on the builder's hut, and that's going to create a nice big funnel for the kill squad to get into the base. So here come the golems, a couple more wizards making the funnel, getting the funnel established. There's the jump spell. That's going to get the bowlers, the golems, and the heroes all into the inside of the base over here. So once they take care of the enemy king, down he goes. So there's a rage spell, and now they can move inside the base. Poison receives the enemy CC, and they're going to make quick work of them, and then continue on. And what they're basically doing is creating a nice little running lane for the Hog Riders over on this side. So that cannon's going to go down to the queen, and then the Hog Riders are going to come from the east side over here. An early skeleton trap comes out as well as a hidden Tesla. No problem. He's going to go ahead and drop that poison, get those enemy skeletons taken out. So down they go, and then the hogs, they have a pretty obvious path here because of the running lane that they have. They're going to follow these defenses up along this side of the base. He's all out of spells now, but he's got the bomb tower covered up. So all of the splash damage is accounted for. Unfortunately, it looks like they took all of that damage and didn't get healed up by the spell. Maybe the spell was just a little bit late, but a Hog Rider does come in to trigger that giant bomb, so that makes them able to take out those 2 defenses. And now they're running a bit low on health as they move into the last group of defenses. They'll be able to get that Tesla taken care of, but that's going to be about it as the skeletons finish them off. However, he's still got his king, just used the ability, and the queen is still working around the outside as well. She's at about half health, but she has her ability as well. And there's still a whole golem on the inside over here going to tank that last archer tower. So let's speed things up as the cleanup progresses. Queen's working her way over. Definitely going to be enough to take care of this base. Brennan picking up a nice 3-star. Alright, sliding on up to number 9, we've got Crowner coming in. And he's starting off with a Queen Walk in the north, and then he's actually going to send a couple of P.E.K.K.A.s in and do a P.E.K.K.A walk over here in the west. So baby dragon down to help funnel, make sure the queen goes in the correct direction. So there we go, and then there's another baby dragon in the west, and that's going to be followed up by the P.E.K.K.As and the healers. And they're going to meet up with the Valkyries and the king and head straight into the base from this compartment over here. So once that baby dragon gets that barracks taken down, you can move over, take out the mortar, and then the funnel is well established. So there it goes. Here comes the P.E.K.K.As. And then the healers and the Valkyries will follow that up as well. And notice he doesn't have any jump spells. He does have a couple of rage spells. And with so many Valkyries and 2 P.E.K.K.As, you don't really need a jump spell because they're going to be able to shred through the walls very quickly. And there they go. Bowlers out of the CC behind, and they're essentially going to be cleaning things up across the wall as the P.E.K.K.As and the Valkyrie and the king, they are going to carve their way through the base. So there they go, through another wall. There's the second rage spell, and that's going to push them very quickly into the next compartment, taking out the bomb tower. The bowlers, a couple of them walked, a couple of them stayed inside the base. So a lot of value out of the CC bowlers as usual. And the P.E.K.K.A and Valks, they have carved their way all the way through the base now. Of course, the Queen Walk's still going strong. She's used her ability, but she's very healthy, and she's going to have no trouble getting through the rest of that base over there. And over here, pretty much the same deal. The King still has his ability, and he's still got a heal spell left, so he drops that on the P.E.K.K.A and Valkyrie on the inside. Not going to get a whole lot of value out of that heal spell, but he's not really going to need it either. There's only a couple of Teslas left, and all they've got to do is break through that wall, and then that part of the base is finished. We're actually going to speed this up. Queen's going to take care of that archer tower, and that is a wrap for this base, so very nice 3-star from Crowner. Alright, now up at number 8 we have Chum's-Yu coming in with a Queen Walk La Lune attack. So he's getting a couple of early troops down, getting the funnel established early on, and then the Queen comes down over in the east, and the King, he's going to help with the funnel also. Tesla pops up, Queen's going to take that out very quickly, no problem. Couple of balloons, he may have been trying to get a funnel there, but wasn't quite able to. Not sure if he was trying to get any Seeking Air Mines or not. Anyway, wall breakers come in, and so he gets that wall opened up nicely. Queen's going to be able to walk into that little pocket there, and then eventually get that enemy CC lured herself, just as soon as the expo goes down. So, more wall breakers, they run through the rage spell, and they're actually able to step up and get the CC lured. Now, Poison's going to come down, take care of all those archers pretty quickly, and help take out the baby dragon as well. So as soon as the baby dragon goes down, the Queen, she's going to step up, take out the enemy Queen, that bomb tower, and that wizard tower down there. So there she goes, bomb tower's down, enemy Queen's just about to go down. It's going to have to pop the ability there, but that keeps the Queen alive, and she's going to keep pushing onward. Now that that whole section has been cleared out, he's got a nice lane right here for the balloons and hounds to go down. Kind of like with that last Hog Rider attack I showed. You've got a very predictable path, and that helps with spell usage. You're able to get the most value out of the spells that you drop because you're not trying to figure out where the pathing is. You already know where the troops are going to be. So, a couple of hastes, that gets the balloons in there. He got a pop out of one of his lava hounds, but he's probably not going to get a pop out of the second one just by looking at what defenses are left. The only air targeting defenses is the archer tower and that wizard tower, and that's not nearly enough to pop a full health hound. His Queen did go down to the King, but it's not going to be an issue. He does have minions and some of the pups down here for cleanup, so they're getting some of those buildings taken out now. And then a heal spell down, that makes sure that wizard tower does not take out those balloons as they go in and take it out. So all that's left at this point is cleanup. We're going to speed that up a bit, and a very nice hit here from you, picking up that 3-star for 50 Spartans. Alright, and one last Town Hall 9 that I want to show. We've got Flameslayer coming in, and he's got 3 P.E.K.K.As, as well as some healers, and some Hog Riders. Of course, he's got bowlers in the CC, so this is like the Go Hope army, except instead of golems, he's just got more P.E.K.K.As. So, there's the Queen Walk going over here. And then the P.E.K.K.A.'s in, and they're going to meet up with the king and the bowlers and head into the base over here in the east. So there are the CC bowlers. Then the rage spell is going to come down, and just like before, no need for jump spells. The P.E.K.K.A.'s are going to be able to smash through the walls pretty quickly, and there they go. So in through the first compartment, the bowlers go outside a bit, so it looks like the bowlers are going to walk. Anyway, the healers, they switch to the P.E.K.K.A.s, so they're going to be keeping the P.E.K.K.A.s alive as they move in and deal with the enemy queen and the enemy CC. Losing a healer there to a Seeking Airmine, and it looks like the bowlers are pretty much history at this point as well. So, not an ideal attack by any means, but it's still very interesting to see, and it does end up working out, obviously. Now he's got the Hog Riders moving in from the south, and he's going to drop the first heal spell right there as they take on those wizard towers. So, very nice timing on the heal spell there. The Hogs got pretty low in health, but they survive and they push onward. Now they're going to move in, take out that Expo, and then take out the next wizard tower. So there they go, and unfortunately that heal spell was just a little too late. The Hog Riders, there's one that survived, the rest of them got cooked by that giant bomb. But anyway, the wizard tower goes down. The queen, she's over here, she's already used her ability, so she's not going to get too much more value. In fact, down she goes. So what he's got left over here, he's got a bunch of wizards, some barbarians, and 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. Of course, he's got some art. So what needs to happen for the rest of this raid is that the P.E.K.K.A.s need to tank while the wizards essentially shoot over the walls for these cannons over here. So we're going to speed that up just a little bit because P.E.K.K.A.s are super slow. So there they go, they're going to be able to take out these point defenses pretty quickly. Not a problem. He drops in his last few archers there in the north. And he's down to 1 wizard now. And that wizard's going to have to help them take out at least one of these cannons. So there it goes, it moves up, takes down 1 cannon, and then these P.E.K.K.A.s, they're going to be able to work through that wall and help take out the last cannon for the 3-star. Alright, and for the last attack we're going to share here, this is a 10v10. We've got Steve-O coming in with the Bow Witch attack. He's got a couple of early bowlers down. He's going to be able to get those gold mines and the mortars. So an easy 2 buildings per bowler, and that's going to help establish a bit of a funnel here. Of course, start his witches with a couple of bowlers in each corner. He wants those to walk down the outsides. So that's going to work out perfectly. And once the funnel gets established a little more, here come the rest of the bowlers, as well as the golems, the king, and the queen. So there they go. Now a jump spell gets them straight into the base, and they're going to be able to reach a lot from this big compartment here. So the single target Inferno does target the king pretty early on, and he goes down pretty quickly. However, the bowlers, they're going to step in. The poison is down for the enemy CC, and then both of the Infernos are going to be down pretty quickly. So the second jump spell, that's going to get them pretty much all the way through the base. Bowlers are causing all kinds of damage on the inside. When you get a big group of bowlers like that inside of Rage, they will make very quick work of any base. Anyway, there they go. Lots of witches still up on the outsides. Not as many down here, but still quite a few witches altogether on the field. And on top of that, on the inside, he's still got his queen at full health with her ability, and she alone would be able to take care of this whole side of the base. But she's also got some bowlers on the inside. Looks like there's a golemite still alive, and of course 1 more witch left working on this trash ring. Over here, they've got a hidden Tesla in the corner still to work on, and then a couple of witches over there doing what they can. We're going to speed this up just a little bit. He does have a max skeleton spell still in the bag. Now he's down to just the bowler and the queen. But like I said before, the queen herself, with her ability, she would be able to take care of the rest of this base, no problem. So very nice hit here from Steve-O, picking up a 10v10 3-star. And that's a wrap for my recap, guys. Big shout out to 50 Spartans moving to 2-0. And also a big shout out to TheNewSiht. They put up a hell of a fight in this war. And I see their members all over Discord all the time. Great group of guys. Best of luck to both teams moving into Week 3. If you like this recap and want to catch some more, be sure to click that subscribe button. So thank you guys for stopping by. I will see you all next time.